guys, Zizzac here with another review, another B-Daman Crossfire review. This time we've got Lightning Dravise with Tornado magazine. This is one of the special sets in that it comes with an accessory. And it seems like it's the only way Hasbro is selling the accessory right now, is in a 2-pack with a B-Daman. So this is about, I got it for about $12 at my Walmart. Toys R Us has them for about $14. But it's really just a couple of bucks more than a regular B-Daman, so it's really worth it. It's got Dravise, the magazine, 6 Beat-A-Marbles, 5 regular ones, and an Ultra Beat-A-Marble. The tool, targets, card, just like everything else. And I just noticed something kind of funny. He's got the regular clear Japanese one in there. Huh. Anyways, he's rapid fire type, nothing on the side, nothing on this side. On the back, it's got the product shot of the prototype of him, because that's not what he actually looks like now. The targets and everything, all the stuff for the app and the online stuff, and the one for the battle set. And his stats, he is rapid fire type, because he has the lightning first name. He's got the rev cord, like the Japanese one. He's got 4 power, 3 precision, and 7 rapid fire. And has the Tornado magazine up there. So, let's take a look inside. His instructions actually are the only ones that are different I've noticed so far. Because that actually is Dravise, instead of just the picture of Dracian like all the other instructions. But it has the very complicated assembly, we'll just put that on that, and then put it on the back of his head. And all the stuff, just like normal for everything else, it just has Dravise there instead of Dracian. So there's that. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Not gonna sneeze. Okay. By the way, Cat's cameraman, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. He's got a card, just like everything else. That's got the code on the back, which you actually show off putting it in the app this time. And then, he's got, in a little baggie, is the card and trigger on the back, just like normal. So there's his trigger. And then if we take everything out, the marbles are going to fall out. But, just to get everything out of the way, we got his tool, which matches his bolts, just like everyone else. We have his 2 weird targets that have these holes in the middle, but they do have the notches like the ones that came with Lightning Fin do. So you can, in theory, if you get a bunch of these, you can, like little Lincoln Log style, stack them up and make towers, and yeah, it's kind of stupid. But these little holes in here are the exact size of a Beat-A-Marble, so you can, in theory, try and like shoot through them, although it's not going to happen. But you can also stick these both together and make like a little puck to shoot. But if your Beat-A-Man is a power type, it's just going to shatter the puck and send the marbles flying. So there's that. So there's his weird targets. And then let's get the magazine out first. So it comes in 2 pieces, just like the Japanese one, and as far as I can tell, it's pretty much identical. The colors might be slightly off, but not by much. And to assemble this, you just put that on there, and there you go. So let's put that off to the side. Here's his Ultra Beat-A-Marble. It's got a little like Eastern dragon on it, which looks really cool. And then we got Dravise himself. So Dravise looks awesome. He is a dragon, like Dracian is, except he's the white dragon. And he's actually got the chrome core. Apparently all the ones out of the special sets like this come with a chrome core. So Strike Cobra is also going to have a chrome core. He looks really nice. Stickers are kind of off because it's American, but what can you do? He does have eyes because he's one of the special characters in the anime. If you guys have noticed by now, the ones that aren't special characters just have visors. So he's important. And he's got all these grooves on him, so he's really easy to hold with one hand. And he has a horn up here to put your finger on, so he's really easy to hold one-handed. So there's his trigger. Just like normal, just put it in his back. Like that. So he's all ready to go. And then the magazine here, it's got some little clips here, and of course he's got the big square in the back of his head. cat, you just attach it to the back of his head just like that, and it stays just fine. Now, when you do have the marbles in there, it is going to weigh him back. The little stand on his trigger is going to stop him enough, but if you have it all full, he will just fall over. Your marbles will go everywhere, so be wary of that. So let's, just like that. Let's load him up with some marbles. Here's the 6 that he came with. Load them all in there, and put the box back here. Cat. Not now, cat. Shut up, cat. Good cat. Okay. And the whole idea of this Tornado magazine is, you can see, maybe you can't see, there's a little ridge right here on the front. So when you have this on here, and you spin it, that little ridge and the little ridges inside here will catch the marbles and funnel them towards the actual funnel back here. Now that reason is because old magazines, back in the Battle B-Daman days, like this thing, would just get clogged. And the only way to free that up was just to shake your B-Daman until the marbles would fall down and continue to shoot. And that happened all the time, every single time you shot with this. So this is there to kind of eliminate that, and as you're shooting, it's got these little notches on the bottom, so you can just spin it to free up the clogs and keep the marbles going in. So Dravise here, he has the rev core, and inside here, he's got little rollers. He's got rollers on the hold parts, which actually touch the marble, and then 2 on the outside here, just to keep it rolling when it comes out. And he also has rollers back here for the trigger, but they are absolutely useless because when you push the trigger, they never actually touch the rollers, so they do nothing. But he is rapid fire type, so let's just shoot off these 6 as fast as we can. Like that. So he shoots pretty fast. He's actually pretty powerful. He is a lot more powerful than Lightning Finn, and it's just because since he has those rollers, there's a lot more space that the marble has to pass before it can come out, so that's more power in the shot. So he's actually a really pretty decent power type as well. But just for fun, I've got my giant thing of marbles here, which I'm about to shoot at the cat. Touch cat. Bad cat. Okay. I have a whole mixture of the American Beta marbles and the original Japanese glass Beta marbles, which I'm just going to load in here and fire off just for fun. And he's starting to tip. Oh jeez. Just like that. Yeah, so let's just recover from that a little bit. Let's just do that many. So I'm going to, with one hand, hold him and fire. With the other hand, spin this so to clear up the clogs. Now see how fast we can get all of these out. Okay, this is getting me loud. Yeah. So, he's good at rapid fire. So, before I forget, let's take a look at what this does in the app real quick. Let me find the iPad, it's behind her. So, get the app loaded up with the terrible music that I'm immediately going to silence. God, okay. So play now. I'm gonna log in. Yep. Alright, so there's 2 things you can do here. There's a scan option over here. And there's 3 different things you can scan. You can scan the Aztec code, which is the QR code on the B-Daman. You can scan the card for some augmented reality stuff, and you can scan the logo for a little augmented reality game. You can also put in the code online to unlock it the same way you will unlock this. So just for fun, let's do the Aztec code and see if I can actually scan him. You can put in the code right there if it doesn't work as well, because my iPad camera is terrible and probably isn't going to work. So, hey, it worked! So you check mark it to get your reward, and I guess I get a bonus level, so we can play that really quick. Quick, I mean in a while. Okay. So there's my custom B-Daman it already picked for me. Come on. Yay, and we got, okay. So now you can pick one of the B-Daman you haven't unlocked yet to unlock. So getting Dravise does not automatically unlock Dravise in the game. It just gets you an unlock for whichever one you want. So I apparently haven't unlocked Thunder Dracian yet, so let's get him. And I got Strike Stabilizers, that's cool. Oh, okay, my bad. That was giving me experience points to all of my pieces, I guess. That's odd. So now I have Dravises unlocked in the game, I guess. So the thing we can do is scan the cards. So here's Dravise's card. And if this will load up. There we go. So if you scan Dravise, you'll see a little 3D Dravise pop up on there. And he'll give you some kind of tip at the bottom here, like practice your curve shots, they can be useful. And if you find the card, and if you move the card, he moves along with it. It's actually pretty cool, it's just not very exciting. But you do get a cool little 3D model of Dravise there. And that works with all of the cards. So we got Lightning Fin there, and Dracian, and Avian. Can only do one at a time. And Scorpio. Just like that. Then we have Cat. Shut up, Cat. And then the other thing you can do with the app is, back out of that, scan the logo. So if we get the logo over here, you can do a really, really simple little game. It's not even really a game, it's more of just a feature. So if you scan the logo, let's put this back here. There we go. Come on. So you select your B-Daman. I'm going to pick Dracian there. And then you can shoot at augmented reality targets. It doesn't ever end. You can shoot for indefinitely, but it's kind of cool. So that's what you can do in the app with the scanning features. Now you can also just play the game like normal. I'll do a really quick little thing. I guess we're doing that one. And I'll go pick out my custom B-Daman. It loads very slowly. There's my custom Dracian. Are we doing... which one are we doing? Okay, so we're just shooting crates. So you tilt the iPad to move left and right, hit this button to fire. If you swipe the button, you'll do a curve shot. You can even curve up to do a drive shot. You can hold it to do a charge shot, which takes some of your power which builds up. Just like that. Hit this button to reload. And if you wait for your power to fill up, you can do a super shot, which is just 5 marbles at once. This looks like for everyone. And that's the entire game. The game is like 30 minutes long to get everything. It's not that crazy, but it's still cool that's there. So, that's the B-Daman app. That's Lightning Dravise with the Tornado magazine. And I think that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.